Hey everyone! Last year I made a video about anticipating books and how that wasn't really up my alley, not really my thing to anticipate books, and I think I just wanted to shy away from the whole anticipations of a lot of mainstream books because I like to form my own thoughts and opinions about things. I don't want to just read books because everyone else is reading it. This year I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I am going to do these types of videos every once in a while called On My Radar. And these are just some of the books that are coming out this year that are on my radar. That I have taken some effort, looked up some books that are coming out, and I have thought, that's interesting. I've tried to shy away from any big names that I know that are coming out with books this year, so these could end up being really big hits. Who knows? These are just books that I found. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how often I will do these types of videos, but we'll see how it is. The first book on my radar is a book that's already out. By the time this video goes out, it comes out January 10th from Tor, and it's called Dusk or Dark or Dawn or Day by Seanan McGuire. It's another novella of hers that has to do with character dying and volunteering at a suicide hotline after she's died, and it just sounds really intriguing and up my alley, especially after reading Every Heart a Doorway by her. I think it's really captured that element I like, and hopefully I will find it in this book as well. I cannot wait to get my hands on it, and hopefully it will live up to my expectations. This next book is technically already out, but it's exciting for me because it comes out on paperback, and that is The Sudden Appearance of Hope by Claire North. It comes out on paperback. I can go get it at Chapters on January 24th. It makes me so happy because I have Claire North's other two books in paperback, so yay, I get to read another Claire North book. The next book on my radar comes out January 31st, and it is called The Careful Undressing of Love by Corey Ann Haydu. This is a magical realism type book about a certain street in New York City where the girls who live on the street are kind of cursed, that if you love them you will die sort of thing. I found that the genre lacking in my reading of last year was magical realism. I absolutely loved The Strange and Beautiful Stories of Ava Lavender, which gave me that nice essence of magical realism. I really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping that this will capture that same essence. It might not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just haven't read magical realism in a while, and I want to give this one a go. This next book is called Empress of a Thousand Skies by Rhoda Belleza. This one comes out February 7th, and this is a young adult science fiction fantasy type book where the main character is the crown princess, empress person to the throne, and her family gets killed. You know, that kind of trope. And there is a guy, because of course there's a guy, and he gets falsely accused of killing her, and they need to work together to figure out what is going on and take back the kingdom, blah blah blah. I am taking a chance on this one because I feel like it might be a good story, but I'm also being a little cautious because I feel like it has the ability to disappoint. I have seen little snippets of people saying this is like Game of Thrones in space, and that people of the Lunar Chronicles will enjoy this book, so we shall see. This next book I discovered off of Jen Campbell, of her most anticipated books of 2017, and I thought it would be an interesting read to pick up, and that is The Accusation by Bandy. This is a series of short stories, fiction, coming out of North Korea. Now, I know I'm not the type of person to do short stories, but I think I'm going to give this one a go, specifically because the author of these stories is still living in North Korea, and their stories had to be smuggled out, and I think it would be an interesting read and a kind of eye-opener to see what life is really like for people living there. It just really has intrigued my inner anthropologist. Let's just say that. That's it for really the first quarter of 2017. I do have a title on here that comes out in the middle of the year, and that is Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. It comes out June 13th. This is the second book to her Wayward Children series, the first book being Every Heart a Doorway. This book, the second book, is going to be a prequel standalone, which deals with two of the characters that we meet in the first book and their time in their world that they went to before they come back to the normal world. So that's the characters of Jack and Jill. It's going to be interesting to see how that story plays out, especially since we kind of know the outcome of that story from reading the first book, but I hear that you can read the second book without reading the first book, obviously, because it's kind of like a prequel. I hope this little test run of On My Radar is going to be successful. I'm looking forward to getting these books in the near future and seeing what I think of them. I will keep you updated. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard of any of these titles and what your thoughts and opinions of them are. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!